Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Speaking, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, Sampler V series V's I do for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. It's already the weather where I have to go over there and have the windows open for the reviews, and it's February. It is over 70 degrees out today. Oh, I mean, it's nice for the gas bill, but not so good for the planet, I don't feel. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Well, folks, it happens to be my my 7 Dust shirt. Well, with the lead stinger on it and everything. This is actually a tour shirt. This is from the Static X / 7 Dust tour, the Machine Killer tour, which I was fortunate enough a few days ago. I actually got to be, at one of the tour dates. They played in Chicago, and super cool venue. Never been to the venue before. Super cool venue. And all the bands were fucking amazing. I hadn't seen 7 Dust in like over 10 years, so it was super cool to see them live again. Static X was amazing. I always loved Dope. They're like one of my favorite bands. And even the opening band, Lines of Loyalty, really solid band too. I had a fucking huge kick. Obviously, I bought some merch. I also took a bunch of videos of all the different bands and all the stuff. Those videos are on my channel as well, just in case maybe you're interested. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? Well, this is an impromptu one because it definitely wasn't what I was intending to review. I had something specific in mind, but then I ended up spending a little bit more money on other stuff that I'd intended, and the place was a little bit pricey, so I was like, I'll get back around to it. Then I was on my way home. I was like, well, there's spots on the way. And I was like, you know what? There's that one place. I'm going to turn off here. And I ended up seeing this place instead. So, what am I reviewing for you? Where's it from? What are we doing? Well, folks, boom! First of all, what is this? This is the Chicken Malibu sandwich, which consists of grilled chicken, mozzarella cheese, mushrooms, lettuce, tomato, onion, mayo on a toasted Kaiser roll, and it is from a local spot called Brooster's Open Hearth Chicken. It is in Lombard, Illinois. Apparently they've been there for like 25 years. I was talking with the guys who ran the place. Seems super nice. They were very confident in their food. So, and they're like a chicken ribs and steak place, basically. So let's take a look at it. So we got, oh, okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna bring that back. Okay, this is not the Chicken Malibu. I got 2 sandwiches. This is actually the pork chop sandwich. My bad on that. Which consists of a barbecue butterfly pork chop, homemade coleslaw on a toasted Kaiser roll. Sorry. I thought I had the right one, but apparently I didn't. Anyway, so it looks like this. As soon as I looked at it, I was like, that can't be the chicken. So let's go ahead. Let's grab it. Man, I haven't had a pork chop in forever. My dad wouldn't eat pork chops because my grandpa ate them all the time. Like, it was like the only food he would eat, basically. So it looks like this. Ha 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 ha. Gonna get a better thing. Ha 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 ha. And what with this being a local spot, this is going to go in my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local spots. Places I want to try to highlight. So let's try out the pork chop sandwich. That's real tasty. Making me miss pork chops, man. That's proper. I was excited. Because, pork chop sandwich, that sounds great anyway. I was excited when I saw the homemade coleslaw, because, I love some coleslaw on, a pulled pork or something like that. So I was like, there you go. That's properly good. It's perfectly cooked. Nice and tender. Not chewy or anything like that. Get that nice taste of the pork. Then you got like the barbecue sauce on it, which is nice. It's a little tangy. For me, when it comes to like a barbecue sauce, I'm the type of person, I'm very specific about. I mean, I'll go with most barbecue sauces to be fair, but I'm not big on like barbecue sauces that are too sweet. I prefer ones that are a little bit smokier. You know, they're not trying to go over there and take away from the meat. You know, they're trying to help work with it. In this case, the barbecue sauce they have, it's nice, it's mild, and it's, like I said, it's got a nice little tanginess to it. That, in combination with the coleslaw, I'm very much down with. Like, I love that flavor combo. And it's the type of coleslaw that I like, too. There's sort of two types of coleslaw. I mean, there's lots of types of coleslaw, but there's kind of two that I'm most familiar with. Basically, like KFC coleslaw, which is like very like chopped up, diced very fine. And then you have like Popeyes, which I don't know, man. Something about it. I like Popeyes, but I've never been into their coleslaw. This is more reminiscent of like the KFC. Like, it's chopped nicely. This is a damn good sandwich. You can't beat good barbecue. Oh, that's good. That's really tasty. I mean, it's not reinventing the wheel, but it doesn't have to. This is a perfect example of, hey, simple food, do it right, put it on a bun, Americans will eat it. This is really, really tasty. Like I said, pork, cooked perfectly, really digging the coleslaw, really digging the barbecue sauce. I love that combination. That's really good. Now, all that said, two questions have to be asked. Once I get the stickiness off of me. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with yes and yes. Yeah. I mean, in both instances, I think, I think the website's description even flat out just says, like, it's a bare bones kind of place. And that's perfectly fine. Again, man, if you're doing good food, that's what I'm there for. And, there's not too many places off the top of my head I can get a good pork chop sandwich. This is a good pork chop sandwich, man. And like I said, it was done well. There's nothing I disliked about it. Is it the best pork chop sandwich I've ever had? I don't know. I haven't had that many pork chop sandwiches in my life. Like I said, I didn't get to really eat pork chops very often growing up. But it is a very solid pork chop sandwich that I think does exactly what it should do. Again, it kind of plays off that pulled pork sandwich that I was talking about before, with the slaw and the slaw and the barbecue sauce and everything. It's a great flavor combo. I really liked it. So I would definitely get it again. And if I'm recommending it, I mean, yeah, man, it's, I think it was like $10 for the sandwich, which ain't half bad, especially in the fucking economy today. And you get a side. You get your choice of a side. What did I get with mine? I think it was like broccoli and rice. Something like that. It's in the bag, but, again, that ain't half bad at all. And it's just tasty and good, man. It's, again, simple food. Do it right. So, I would definitely recommend it. All that said, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there and have yourselves a truly pork chop-tastic rest of your life. Because, I mean, again, man, look, I understand why my dad felt the way that he did. I get it. He explained it to me, and it was one of those things where it was like, damn, man, okay, to be fair, because, like, it was apparently a thing with my grandpa. Like, my grandma had to learn a million different ways to make pork chops just so that, like, they could have some variety. My grandpa was a wonderful guy, by the way. He really was, old and very stuck in his ways. But anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it, I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. And folks, when we run into those situations, it's important we go over there, at least try, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe there's a particular food item that you weren't really, allowed to eat all that often when you were a kid. Maybe even as an adult, who knows? I don't know what your deal is. I mean, as long as it's not like an allergy-related thing, not something you're going to need an EpiPen to have on hand. Just get out there. You're an adult. You can do it. Like most of the people I would think are adults who watch my videos. I specifically always specify that it is not made for kids because I don't need you to bump my butt about that stuff. So I'm guessing my entire audience is of the adult variety in some fashion or another. So shake off the shackles of convention and eat yourself, as long as it's, again, something reasonable. Don't, go out and just eat somebody's baby. I can't imagine that would be very cool. But anyway, bye!